It's time for the Raleigh Road Show. It's time for the Raleigh Road Show.
Welcome back to another episode of the Raleigh Road Show. This should be our last episode of the second season. We appreciate you watching and checking our show out every week on RTN 10, Time Warner Cable. And tonight we have a really nice band that I've heard before and just enjoyed the heck out of them. It's called Catching Fire, and they're here tonight. We're gonna interview and video the guys playing in a little bit, but we'll just start off right now on the far end with Miss Nicola. Introduce yourself, tell everybody who you are, where you're from, and what you do with the band.
Alright, well my name is Nicola Hart, and I'm the lead singer, and I am from Los Angeles, California.
LA, California, alright. Hey.
I'm Christian Cox, I'm the lead guitarist, and I'm born and raised in Raleigh, North Carolina.
Raleigh, North Carolina, representing.
My name's Daryl Mount. I'm from a little bit of everywhere. Military brat, but I love it down here in Raleigh. Been here for the past 2 years. Started making my own.
What do you do for the band? What do you play?
I play the drums and I'm the only drummer.
Hey, and we put a post up on our Facebook page. Show drummers some love. So show your local drummers some love. Do it. All right, here we go. Going around the horn.
I'm the James, I'm the rhythm guitar player from upstate, way upstate, northern New York, outside Canada, and been down here for about 10, 12 years.
I'm Aaron Quigley. I play the bass guitar, and I'm from right here in Raleigh, North Carolina.
So Raleigh representing pretty good in the area here, a few from other places here and there. But what we'd like to do also is tell our local fans here who your musical influences are, who you listen to. And I've seen you guys play before, and you have a great variety of what you do and what you play. So if you'll start down here and just let everybody know who you like to listen to, who's on your iPod, what do you guys play for a band?
Right now, one of my huge musical influences is Susan Tedeschi, and AC/DC is a classic, of course, and Joan Jett, 80s.
Yeah. What about any current bands? Because I know you guys do some current music too. So.
I like Miranda Lambert and Katy Perry.
Katy Perry, yes.
She's great.
Katie's one of my favorites. Enjoy her. Lots of it.
I was born in the 90s, so I'm a big fan of Alice in Chains, Nirvana, but recently, or currently, I'm a Seabird fan.
Seabird, alright. Yeah. Full being 90s fan, you know, I really enjoyed the Pearl Jam, the Soundgarden, the Hunger Strike, the guys, Temple of the Dog. Oh, yeah. Go ahead and tell everybody what are your musical influences?
I'm a big fan of a little bit of everybody. I used to DJ back in the day, so I kind of had to do that. But one of my biggest influences are Phil Collins with Genesis. Big fan of Phil Collins. I like him better as a drummer more than a singer, but I think he does a good job for a lead man for Genesis.
Right, he took the place of, what's the guy's name?
Phil Collins is the lead singer now, so
what was that album? Anyway, so yeah, he took the place of the singer before who got into this real theatrical coming out in damn clown costumes and stuff. But he went on to do some great things too. But yeah, Phil Collins, great musician, a lot of respect
musical influences are pretty wide spectrum. YouTube, Russian people, got me started. A lot of Neil Young in the past like 10 or 12 years, got into that. And growing up close to Canada, a lot of bands that nobody's heard of. But bands like the Tragically Hip and Blue Rodeo, some alt country stuff like Drive-By Truckers, stuff like that. So it's really all over the place. I was also born in the 90s. I love anything from the 90s. My favorite band of all time is probably Stone Temple Pilots. As far as modern goes, I like harder rock. I like Godsmack and historic stuff.
Right, Lamb of God, those things like that.
Yeah.
Alter Bridge, like an track, yeah, did some great stuff. I think Miles Kennedy actually did a new CD with Slash, and that's doing really well on the chart. If you haven't checked it out, at least you should, because he's a great singer. In fact, he does some of the Guns N' Roses stuff better than Axl Rose did the Guns N' Roses stuff. And I love Axl. Don't come after me or anything. So. But anyway, yeah, it's a great thing, so try and check that out. But we also want to ask you guys, because I mean, a lot of people think, getting into a band and doing music's a great thing. I know there's a lot of high about getting in front of people and performing, but what do you enjoy most about being in the band? We'll start on this end this time and let everybody know what you enjoy about being in the band.
I mean, I really like these couple people I'm sitting with right now. They're some of my best friends right now. I mean, I wouldn't trade anything in the world to go on stage and play and stuff, so yeah, I like that.
Yeah. Well, that's, friends, family, that's what it's all about. I mean, sometimes especially when you practice and you perform on the weekend, you're around these people more than you are some of your family. It's going to be a good thing in some instances. But yeah. Hey, everybody, out here at Catching Fire Band, having a great time. And who do we have here? Tell everybody who you are and where you're from.
My name's Nikki and I'm from Raleigh.
My name is Cindy and I'm from Raleigh.
And of course, I'm Randy with the Raleigh Road Show, and we're glad that y'all have tuned in tonight. Tell me what you like about Catching Fire Band the most.
Oh, they are awesome. They can play anything. They are awesome. Chris is like drilling the guitar. Nikki's singing. I mean, it's beautiful. The drummer, all of them. They're awesome.
Absolutely. They are awesome. They are energetic. They're fun. They get the crowd involved. And that's what you want to see when you go out to hear a band. You want to be excited. You want to have fun. You want to be pumped. And Catching Fire has all of that.
And that's what we're about here at the Raleigh Road Show. Catching Fire out on the town, and watch us here on RTN 10 Time Warner Cable. Thank you, girls.
Thank you.
Thank you. Catching Fire rocks.
What you enjoy most about being in the band?
I think it's very obvious in our performance that we all just love playing music. We don't go through emotions. We all enjoy each other's company. There's no egos. We all get along, and we love performing and the energy feeding off the crowd and giving it back to them.
Right. And that's one of the things that's been great about doing this show is there seems to be a real camaraderie about being in a band and doing something with people that you enjoy working with and playing music that you enjoy playing. So
right, you can't just go through the motions. You have to enjoy it. That's the people know when you're faking it.
Exactly. We'll go ahead and check that out. What do you enjoy about most being in the band and the band members that you're with right now?
Well, I've been in many bands, and this is the ultimate band that I've been in. The personalities here are great. We all mix really well, play well. We don't have any egos. We just mesh extremely well with each other. We don't even have to sometimes try. It just sometimes happens, which is kind of neat. But I enjoy being and playing in the band because of the entertainment of it. I like to entertain people. I've always done it. I've always been a part of wanting to be in front of people, put a smile on their face, and just make them feel good.
And there is that real high that you get about performing in front of people, that a lot of people enjoy that part of it, and it's just great to do. And we'll let the next gentleman talk about what he enjoys about being in this band.
Basically being
being in this band is just hanging out with your buddies, playing music, and getting paid for it.
So yes, getting paid is a very important aspect.
I mean, it's not the most important, but you know, it's a nice little bonus just chilling with the good friends, playing music, doing what you love to do.
Right. Exactly.
Well, I love to sing and I love to perform, and doing that with these guys is an amazing feeling. And we love to perform in front of people and make their days, and we love for them to come up after the show and say, you know, we had a really good night, you know, thanks for performing. That's what makes it for me. This band is a very genuine band, and I've never been in one like it before.
And that's one thing too. I've noticed in interviewing a lot of bands that you really enjoy doing what you're doing. Otherwise, you know, you go and just get another gig or something else. But why don't you talk about projects that either the band has right now or what you all are doing? Because I think you had mentioned that you guys have a new CD or something that you put out. So go ahead and tell the viewers what you said.
Well, we were going to start doing originals now, and we haven't really decided the genre, but we're thinking like a rock country kind of vibe. But Daryl knows a lot more about this than I do.
Mr. Daryl, let us know what's going on for Catching Fire.
What we plan on doing this year is starting in February, and every month after that, all the way to November, we're going to release one original per month. That way we have 10 originals by the time we hit December. And for New Year's, we already got a couple of clubs that are fighting over us, which is a good feeling, but we're going to have a big CD release party of originals. We're not going to be an all-original act. We're just going to do it to have fun, enjoy it, and also give back to the fans who actually do care about Catching Fire.
Are there any other projects that you guys have? Acoustic duo here. Yes, please, you tell what's going on with that.
Alright, so we're just kind of a offshoot of Catching Fire. We play at smaller venues or bigger venues, doesn't matter. We just play acoustic music. We play like half of the stuff that we play kind of dubbed down to acoustic. And the other half is just songs that we know a lot, we play a lot. And, you know, I play a lot of 90s tunes. She likes some Katy Perry stuff, you know. Yeah, if she wants to say no about that.
We do a lot of country stuff. We do a lot of songs that wouldn't go over well in this kind of environment, in a club environment. Kind of relaxed, chill songs.
How about on this end? You guys have any other musical projects that you have? Making any CD? Hey, let's start something right now. We're going to get you guys together, get you signed up, playing something and doing something. How about that? Anyway, but we'll start back down on this end. Go ahead and tell the viewers out there, your family, fans, friends, what it means for them to support you and to have you in the band and what that means to you as a performer.
I mean, it means a whole lot having people come out and see us. I mean, you know, everybody says that every wrestling when people come up to you and they're like, hey, that was awesome, I really had a good time. You know, we had a guy come up and said, like, you've inspired me to start playing guitar again. And it's like, that means a lot, man. I mean, it's like, it's really, really profound.
Right.
So, I mean, I don't know what to say.
Yeah, you know, and I've been taking up guitar myself, so I understand that. I mean, music is a really one of those things that you really enjoy doing, and it gives you, it's actually relaxing to get up in front of people and perform and do your thing. So.
Yeah, I just really appreciate every single person that comes out to see us. We really wouldn't be doing it if no one showed up, so we appreciate each and every one. And also, let's give a shout out to Triple Down Productions. They're going to do filming for us on the 26th of this month at another venue. Check out our Facebook to get that, but we welcome everyone to come down and enjoy that night with us.
Family, friends, what do they mean to you? What does it mean to have them support you in the band and what you do? Because there's a lot of, and this is sort of a recurring thing for us, a lot of people don't realize what sort of, it's not really sacrifice, but it's giving of your time for what you do and to bring music to the masses. So.
Having everybody out there is wonderful, and they always help out. They even see when we're kind of struggling for time regarding the setup, they even come down to breakdown and get up on stage and help us out. It's awesome to see a lot of familiar faces up there, and our family that we call Catching Fire fans, hotheads, they're building every single time we come to play. They just get bigger and bigger, and it's just awesome to see the same recurring faces come out.
Hotheads, I like that. That's pretty cool. Who came up with that hotheads thing?
No, I did not.
Catchphrase.
I did not come up with that. It was this guy.
Your family, your friends, say any shout outs to anybody out there you'd like to say hello to?
Hi, Mom. Let's see, just my whole family. My sister, she's a up-and-coming actress in Seattle, so she inspires me a lot to do what I do out here. All the friends and family that come out to the shows, they really help us out, they support us, and we wouldn't be anywhere without them.
There's this one line in an AC/DC song, "How Good to Heaven," that says, "Hey mama, look at me, I'm on my way to the promised land." And I always like to look out and see my mom out there. And every single time we sing that song, it means something to me because she's always there for me.
And that's what it's all about, everybody. You come out, support our local bands and musicians, watch the Raleigh Road Show, and together we can help keep our local bands and musicians show on the road. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Hey everybody, Raleigh Road Show out with Catching Fire Band, and we're here with one of their fans here. If you'll tell everybody who you are and where you're from.
Okay, my name is Patty. I'm actually from Burlington.
Burlington here in Raleigh, doing the Catching Fire.
For Catching Fire, so of course I'm gonna drive that hour to get here to hear them. Every time.
Awesome. Well, tell everybody at home what you enjoy most about Catching Fire Band.
Oh, let's see. They love their fans. They're always there for them. They are such entertainers. I mean, all of them. From the very beginning, I've been following them around since last year when they started out. And as you can tell, they all care about each other too. They're just all really good people. They care about their fans. They care about entertaining you, showing you a good time, and actually letting you get out there and dance.
Well, that's what we're about here at the Raleigh Road Show, is getting people out on the town and supporting our local bands and musicians. And I'm sure that Catching Fire appreciates your support and everybody else out there that comes out and checks them out sometime. Catch us on RTN 10, Time Warner Cable. Thanks for the interview, dog.
Thank you very much.
Hey everybody, it's Randy with the Raleigh Road Show, and here we have Miss Nicola Hart here, looking great, singing for us. Really, it's a fantastic time to go out and watch these guys perform. Nicola, Mitch, Aaron, Daryl, Christian, all these guys really put in a lot of work and effort, and you can see that. Look, having a good smile with the camera. We got our drums back there going. Again, this is a really tight venue. It's downtown. It was packed with lots of people in there. You could barely walk. These guys are playing in a space probably not large enough for a dining room table here, and yet they have a sound system. They're really having a good time, still entertaining the crowd. You just really want to go out and see these guys perform. I think that they play a lot of the venues around and downtown, but you should definitely check out their website. It really gives a clear meaning of who they are. Even more so than our interview has a little bit. I only hit on a few of the points throughout the interview. So it's, if you really like a band, my biggest suggestion is you go and look them up on the internet, Facebook, YouTube, all these types of things, and see who they are and what they are. If you see a band listed in one of the local publications, or if your friend tells you, let's go check out a band here or there, I just would advise going and looking them up, seeing who they are, what they are. You know, the Raleigh Road Show is always a great place to start. You know, this is through the second season, we will have had 10 bands that we've interviewed, and you know, all these guys have been great. Each brings their own unique touch to the music table. So again, this is Catching Fire. Look them up Facebook, on their website. Thanks.
Hey everybody, out with Catching Fire Band, and we're here with one of their fans. If you'll tell everybody who you are and where you're from.
Sure, I'm Joe Howard. I'm originally from Chicago, but living in Raleigh now.
Okay. What got you interested in Catching Fire Band? Are you friends with anybody, or you just saw them out one night, or?
I met everybody about 3 months ago. Actually, came out to one of their shows, and that's how I met them. And been coming about a show a week since then. And the best thing about the band is everybody's so down to earth. They're so real with their fans, and it's been awesome to see how much they've grown over the past 3 months and how their fan base has grown, and they've got a great following now. So it's really awesome.
And that's what we're all about, everybody. Like I said, we did the interview. You're hearing it from a pretty recently new fan. The guys are great. You got to come out and check Catching Fire Band out when you see them out on the town. And watch us on RTN10 Time Warner Cable. I appreciate you interviewing with us today, brother. Thank you.
Here you can see Ms. Nicola. She's really a great entertainer. I really enjoyed hearing these guys play. I had heard them once or twice before we did the show, and it really goes to show. This close up, I was this close up with the camera, so I really got a good taste of what these guys do. Here you can see the guitar playing and musicianship skills. The singing ability is just out of this world. I mean, it's really nice to go out and hear someone who really has great control of their voice. Can go out and do it and entertain you. I think that's a big theme of most of the bands we've had on our show, because you know, personally, I don't particularly like to go out and watch a band who's just gonna stand and play their instrument and sing a few songs. You know, like I said before, and I'll say it again, I mean, you really want to go out and enjoy yourself out on the town. And a band can make the big difference for that, for anyone. Catching Fire is no different. They enjoyed. I tried a little creative camera work here, but yeah, it was really great. Again, I don't think that the video does justice for how tight this was. It was just something that I don't think I had experienced that before in a venue. It was packed outside. You know, the line was just right outside the door here, and yet these guys were just playing up a storm, entertaining. Making sure that everybody in the venue was having a good time. You know, and sometimes that's hard to do under these type of circumstances. So this just goes to kudos to their professionalism here. You know, when given such a tight playing area, you do the best with what you got. You know, and that goes out to all the bands out there. Sometimes it's not the venue itself, but what you make of it. And obviously these guys are having a good time. They enjoy what they do. I think through the interview you could tell that. They're a very nice group of people, you know, and I think that they
really enjoyed coming on the Raleigh Road Show. They're one of the other bands that actually approached me to come on the show, and I really appreciate that, because it makes my job a lot easier that way, when we get bands out there that are interested in coming on the Raleigh Road Show. So anybody listening out there, tell your friends or people that you know, family, anyone who's interested, to check us out. Again, this is Catching Fire Band. Look them up on Facebook, YouTube. Obviously, check them out here on the Raleigh Road Show. And we hope to see you next time. Thanks for watching.